oh boy, I sure am having a fantastic time watching this random sports game with you, Michael Jordan.
I don't even know who you are. Somebody please help me.
That's right. We are best friends.
Somebody please help me. I think he has a gun.
Ringtone, 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 ringtone.
Hello?
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Who's this?
This is you after the trade deadline. Zach Lavine didn't get traded.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Oh, God. Google, how do you close blind? I figured it out. Ow. Oh, that's still terrible. We're gonna do this video from the side here. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say, lady and gentlemen? Or should I say, mom and dad? Because those are probably the only people watching this right now. I am so sorry about the lighting, guys. I really wanted to make a video because I just kind of wanted to. And it is my God-given right as an American-born citizen to make a video in whatever lighting I choose. So if this video gets like less than 30 likes, that's probably why. It's definitely not because I'm just genuinely not entertaining at all, right, guys? Right? The last video I made was about Zach Lavine probably not getting traded, about how Brian Windhorst said there were little to no talks about Zach Lavine potentially being traded. Well, do I have some news for you, lucky viewers, aka again, mom and dad. Thank you. Shout out to my dad, by the way. He makes awesome YouTube videos. His YouTube channel is The Intake. He comments on just about every one of my videos. So, guys, please go give him a subscribe and like every single one of his videos, or I will. I will. But yeah, so apparently the Denver Nuggets are interested in trading for Zach Lavine. Now, I honestly did not see that coming for whatever reason. I just didn't peg the Denver Nuggets as a team that would want to make a move, which is kind of weird because they're not really performing too well this season. Very underwhelming. I know Jamal Murray has regressed a ton. But, I mean, and without Nikola Jokic, they're just absolutely historically bad. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they do need additional help. However, the player that they would most likely need to trade to the Bulls in this scenario is Michael Porter Jr., and that's kind of funny because if you guys would remember, back in, I want to say the 2017 draft or 18 draft, whatever draft Michael Porter Jr. was in, the Bulls passed on him at 7 and elected to choose Wendell Carter Jr. So, I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe we can make it all right and trade for Michael Porter Jr. Now, I'm not 100% sure how I would feel about that. It sort of just feels like trading for another Zach Lavine. I wouldn't say necessarily a worse Zach Lavine because, I mean, his rebounding numbers are better, but his shooting's about the same. He is taller, I believe, and he is a third option on Denver in terms of scoring, so he's averaging like 18 points per game. So, I mean, look, the guy is a great scorer. It's just, I just have a feeling that he's going to be an empty stats kind of guy, just like Zach Lavine has been for the Bulls. Again, I hate trashing Zach. If you watch my channel, you know I love Zach Lavine. I got his jersey right here. I got another jersey in the closet of Zach's. So please just believe me, okay? I do love Zach Lavine. Zach, if you're watching, just kidding. You're not my mom or dad. I'm sorry. So take that for what it is, I guess. But I mean, we'll see. Look, that's better news than the news we've been getting, which is pretty much nothing for the last 3 years. So I'll take it. I don't care. I'm a little excited, not too excited because I'm a Bulls fan, so you can't really get too excited at all. Yeah, things suck. But aside from the Zach Lavine rumors, I believe I also touched on the Vooch trade rumors. Now, apparently the Miami Heat are interested in trading for Vucevic. I didn't read too much into that. My friend told me that apparently the Heat are looking into that. I know, right? Sources, right? You know what I'm saying? So I would be incredibly confused if that were to happen. I don't really know who we would get in return for that. I don't really care. I just kind of want draft picks, but of course, with the new CBA, we can't just do draft picks. We have to match the contracts exactly, which sucks because I mean, the whole point of trading Zach is to get rid of his contract. It's not because he's a bad player, because he's clearly not. He's a very efficient scorer, and he would be a fantastic second or third option for us if we were to get a superstar, which, I mean, let's be real, probably isn't going to happen anytime soon unless we get extremely lucky. Adam Silver, please rig the lottery for us. You did it for San Antonio. We all know it. Atlanta doesn't count. That doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hawks fans. I know you're not watching this because my mom and dad, they're, I guess, Bulls fans by proxy. So, you know, but I mean, who knows, man? I just kind of take everything with a grain of salt. I think you have to when it comes to being a Bulls fan. It's just how it is, man. It's just such a lackluster organization nowadays, and you would think that they would be just trying their absolute hardest to change things. I know they want to compete. I know they do not care how this team plays because the arena's selling out every game, right? I mean, it's absolutely insane. Look, don't get me wrong. I am a huge diehard Bulls fan. If I still lived in Illinois, you better believe I would be going to Bulls games. I don't care. I will be a hypocrite. But the point is, those fans that pay to go watch your team, your silly, ridiculous excuse of a team, they are just like me. They live and breathe Chicago Bulls basketball. Maybe not all of them, but I guarantee you most of them. Think about it. They are spending hundreds of dollars to go watch this team play. And we haven't been above 500 since, I want to say,
the 2015-16 season.
Like that. It's absolutely pathetic. But I know Reinsdorf doesn't care. I know he doesn't care. Look what he's doing with the White Sox, all right? I mean, injuries kind of screwed them over because they did have a good roster. But I think ultimately he just stopped caring. You know, they like I said, they had a good roster, but he didn't add. You got to add to make your team, to make their window stay open longer. I'm talking about the White Sox when they were good, by the way. I'm not talking about the Bulls at this moment, just to refresh everybody's memories here. But as far as the Bulls are concerned, it's just it's depressing, man. You know, I hold out hope that maybe Matas will grow into something big for us. Maybe if we can keep Kobe White, which I would love to, maybe he can take another step. Or even Io. Io's been fantastic lately. I really, really believe in him. I think he's a great player. An underrated player, two underrated players is Dalen Terry, and I like Julian Phillips, man. I don't care. Both of those guys are energy guys. They play hard. They play good defense. I like them. But I don't know, guys. I'm so sorry for like the semi-depressing video here, but I guess we'll see what happens, guys. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.